My name is Federico Gómez. I'm a professor at the Department of Process and Life Science Engineering at Lund University. PEF means that you send a strong electric field to a living tissue, biological material, and then you target the cell membranes of the cells. So they will open, and then they will close, and then the cell will try to survive the electric shock. So if the cell manages to survive the electric shock, then we'll just continue as usual, life as usual. And that we call it reversible PEF or reversible permeabilization. Now you increase a little bit the electric field, then the cell will not manage to recover from this electric shock and will die. As dies, then it's irreversible. Then it's irreversible electroporation. So this is this kind of two different sub-technologies in the same technology. So in the reversible part, you kill. So as you kill the cells, then it's easier to extract something out from the cell because the normal barriers and normal clusters that the cells have been disrupted. So it's easy to extract nutrients, it's easy to extract the oil, it's easy to extract water if you want to dehydrate. The advantages from other technologies that do the same is that PEF does it with very, very low energy, CO2 output and so on. So it's more like a green technology with low energy that can do it. I mean, for example, if you want to extract juice from the cells, then you can also do it without heat. And that's an advantage just because heat that is normally used will influence the vitamins and the nutritional composition and even the flavor. And if you heat orange juice, for example, then you will have some off flavors if you don't do it properly. You may have, because it's very sensitive to heat. With electric fields, you don't increase the temperature, then you can have more of the natural aroma compounds that the orange has or the fruit have in general. And the nutrients will also be better preserved. And it's the same with oil and other things that you want to extract. In oil, the yields will be higher, but as there is not much heat involved, then you could preserve more the nutritional components of the oil, because I mean some of the vitamins and so are soluble in fat, so you extract them as well. And you don't use chemicals for the extraction, you just use the physical action of the electric field. I got some funding for emerging technologies, and then there was already some studies about pulse electric fields here in the department, where Peter Daimek was the main supervisor of 2 PhD students. So as a postdoctoral fellow, I just follow up with the previous research on PEF that was here in the department. PEF was new for me in those days. I tried to connect with the research that I did for my PhD. And then I started with metabolic responses. So what are the basic fundamentals of PEF when you send electric field to a metabolically active cell or a metabolically active tissue? What happens with that? It stresses out, it destroys it. What does it do with the cell? So, and then, I have always been interested in biology and processing, so I just try to match both things together. Now I'm also trying to use PEF for electrostimulation. So we have seen that seeds sprout faster and that some plants start growing faster after the application of the electric field. So it's like they stimulate the growth of the plant and the germination of seeds with that. I also have plans to explore the application of PEF in other things, like if we can stimulate the plant growth, maybe we can stimulate also the cultivation of algae. You know, this kind of stimulation applications that we can do. The future.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's say
that is implemented on every processing technology, because I mean, it's in a lot of applications that PEF can be applied or at least tested, and probably will not completely work in everything that I tested, but at least in some of the applications. So I see it widespread in many more applications than just extracting, like just as we do it now with the olive oil. Well, it will optimize a lot of processes, not only in the food, but also in the agriculture. I think it could contribute to a more resilient food system, which is now very important under discussion. Now there's a lot of discussions on food in times of crisis and these kind of things. So whatever can contribute to more resilient food system, then is very welcome, and I think PEF can be a major player on that.
Well, thank you very much then.
Thank you.